Good morning, ladies. Let me just straighten this out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put on another light so we can light up this table. I wasn't sure I was going to do this yesterday and I never got to it. And today, woke up early because I looked in my date book and it said we had a cardiology appointment for my husband. It was for 8 o'clock. Get in the car, travel. Thankfully, it's just a few minutes away. Get to the office, and we don't have our appointment till tomorrow. So we did a dry run today. So I want to introduce you to the new stamp set here together with the designer series paper called All Together that was just released with the blends. Now this is very exciting because this has a beautiful um, set of different skin tones. And it starts at SU100 for the darkest and goes down to SU1000. Now the way they have these separated, they have them in packages of 2. So 900 and 1000, 700 and 800, 500 and 600, 300 and 400, 100 and 200. And that is what they want you, that is their color combinations. But if you've been following me for a while, you know that you need a dark, a light, and a medium tone. Your medium tone will be the color of the skin, and the dark is the shadows, and the light is the highlights. So we are going to start by coloring the designer series paper. It is perfect paper to color. Now this one has and I started, as you can see, we have a few different skin tones here. I started with the outside of the hands, and then we can work on the inside of the hands. Now this third sheet, I have to admit, it is a little small to be coloring in with the nib part, but I'm sure we could do it with the brush part. And then we have the hands that are in the stamp set, and we will definitely be touching on those too. So these are the blends. How awesome is that? Now for this hand here, I actually ran the gamut and used every single one of these blends. For this hand, I used the darkest for the shadow line, but then I used lighter colors. And then for this hand, I started at the lightest and worked my way up. So let's start with this hand here. Well, actually, we'll start and use a different set of hands. We'll work on the dark color. So we're going to start off with the SU100, and this is going to be our shadow. So we have a curved hand here on top of a wrist. So we're just going to add our shadow line. There goes my alarm. Never fails. Okay. Sorry about that. That means it's medicine time, but we already did my husband's medicine. So here's our shadow. Let's turn it around. And we're also going to add a shadow right here. Now you'll notice that at the end, let me get my little, I rounded it off a little bit. That's because your wrist is round. So if there is a shadow, you'll see that on where my pointer is here, and the light is the wrong way. But you'll notice that it is not really straight across. It's thicker at the wrist by my watch than it is at my knuckle because my hand is round. So that's why I rounded it. And then looking at the hand itself, we're going to add some shadow right there. And then we're going to put away our SE100 for now. Then we're going to grab the 200. And we are going to extend this color out and extend this color out. You're going to go right over the edge of that color. And we're going to extend it. And you're going over the edge of that color. And then we're going to use this color to add some shadow to the fingers. So already you can see that it has some depth to it. Let's jump to our 300, and I like to test, and that's pretty good. So what we'll do now is let's add a little bit of shadow here, and then we're going to extend this color just a little bit more. And we're going to extend it down here. And we're going to extend it right here. Just a little. You want to blend, make sure that it's going to blend. Now looking at this hand, it looks as if the pinky is up and we have a knuckle right here and a knuckle here and a knuckle here. So with the next color, I'm actually going to put a little bit of a line here because this is going to be our knuckle. Okay, now we have our knuckles here, so we're going to do a half moon this way. Okay, and we're going to leave and put a lighter half moon here, and let's just extend this down, outline this hand, extend this color, and then we're going to outline this hand because this is going to be a dark hand. So we're just going to go around all the lines and extend this color right around the side of the hand. So now it looks like the hand is getting some shape to it. Now we're taking the 500. We're going to put a little triangle here because you can see it's rounded. And then we're going to put our knuckle in here. Just like this. And we're going to fill in a little bit of these circles. And we're extending this color. Okay. Going to extend this down. Extend this color. Just like that. Now we can add the veins if you wanted to, and it looks like they come off like this. And we're going to fill in, now you want to round this off a little bit so it's not so square. And all we're doing is just adding layer upon layer of color. Let's go on the inside of this circle. And then we're going to go on the outside of this circle. And we're going to extend this color out. Now, as you can see, I forgot down here. So we did 2 colors. Let's grab our 3rd color and extend this out. And we'll go to our 4th color. Extend that out. Now let's use this color, and since we're on it, give it a good wash. So we're up to 700. We can fill these little circles in. And we're going to go around these circles and these circles. Let's go down here and extend this color. Now you're just going to go right around what you've already colored, just like that. Grab 800. Now we can fill in these little circles. And again, you're just going to keep extending your lines and filling in the white spot. Now, as you're looking at this image, you may be able to tell there's a line between each color. We will take care of that once we get to the last marker. So here we're at 900. You want to close in this space a little bit more. Okay. And then we're going to take the 1000. Now this is the lightest, which means it has a lot of alcohol in it. And we want these colors to blend. So we're going to take our brush part and we are going to wash the color over this whole image. And it's going to work. And we'll do it down here too.